for this match. First referee, Jay Deriquito. Second referee, Larry Escorial. Introducing the starters. First, for the Adamson University Lady Baby Falcons. Beginning with their setter, number 1, Elaine Garces. Outside hitter number 3, Janessa Buhay. Middle blocker number 5, Jana Dizon. Another middle blocker number 7, Isabel Kadikbak. Another outside hitter number 9, Elaine Gonzalvo. Opposite hitter number 13, Francesca Adem. Starting libero, their team captain number 11, Megan Pineda. And the head coach of Adamson University, JP Yude. And now let us meet the starters for the De La Salle Santiago Zabel Junior Lady Spikers. Beginning with their middle blocker number 2, Aliana Valdez. Another middle blocker number 3, Azalia Arado. Outside hitter number 7, Jillian Laborte. Setter number 8, Sabine Valdez. Another outside hitter there, team captain number 9, Yayen Alemania. Opposite hitter number 16, Zian Laborte. Starting libero is number 5, Angel Jaden Senizal. And the head coach of the Junior Lady Spikers, Maya Monreal.
And there you have it again here at the heart of Manila in Paco Arena. Adamson Lady Baby Falcons. We have Adem Katigbak Gonzalvo, Buhay Dizon Garces, and their libero is Pineda again, 18 points and 15 points outing for Adem and Gonzalvo. Now on the other side of the court, we have Laborte, Arado, Alemana Laborte, Valdez, and Valdez. We have 2 Labortes and 2 Valdezes here for DLSZ, and we have Senizal for their libero. Now, all right, everything's set here at the Paco Arena. Both squads are on the court, and we are ready to get this match started as set 1 is underway with Elaine Garces ready on deck to serve. Who will get the first point here? Popped it up. Chance here for Gonzalvo to get that first point. And she gets it. First point going to the Lady Baby Falcons. Garces still on deck here, 1-0. Gonzalvo 15-point outing against the University of Santo Tomas. That's going to be 2 points for Adamson. 99-80 in 4 sets. Adamson got the win over USC last match, last November 2. Got assist. Valdez will pop it over. Another chance here. Still a no-go. That's going to be a 3-0 run for Adamson here. Now on the other side of the court, De La Salle Zabel swept in just 67 minutes the Ateneo Blue Eagles in 3 straight sets, 75-52. And Senizal wasn't able to save that ball on the side of La Salle. That's going to be a big 4-0 cushion here. Early on at the start of set number 1, the Adamson Lady Baby Falcons look to extend their undefeated run with their balanced attack and solid defense, while the Junior Lady Spikers of DLSZ aim to keep their winning streak alive. Again, they had 2 last wins before this with smart plays and tough net defense. Now, as you can see, the energy is high. The players are locked in, but Zabel needs to be a little more alert in terms of floor defense and coverage because, again, It's a 3-point cushion here. Look at that wings of that Lady Baby Falcon in the name of Gonzalvo. Lane Gonzalvo serving. Well, this will set it over. Another chance here for Adam. And she gets that point for Adamson. Let's not forget, she produced as high as 18 points against UST. Double digits there for Adam, for Gonzalvo, for Sian Ordoño, and for Crystal Martin. 4 points here from the Lady Baby Falcons. 4 players having double digits in their last game. Let's see how much they can produce for this match against De La Salle Zobel. We have Yayen Alemana, team captain of Zobel. And that's a good one. Coming from Jelian Laborte. Again, we have 2 Labortes here. Now, Jelian's also an outside hitter. 3 serving 6 here in set number 1. And that's going to sail straight into the net. That's going to be costly. That's going to be another point added to Adamson. We have Isabel Katigbak. Ready to serve. Valdez, that's going to be a combination play. And now it's going to be Zian Laborte scoring that. A while ago, it was Jelian Laborte. Now it was Zian, who had 12 points in their outing against their 67-minute win against Ateneo. Garces. And that's going to be way out for Buhay. That's going to be an exchange of 3 points here. Now it's just a 2-point game here between Adamson and De La Salle Zobel. Garces will choose Adam. And that's still going to be, and that's actually going to be checked. That's going to be a point for Adamson. 2 points already here for Francesca Adam. Oh, that's going to be a golden ace for that Lady Baby Falcon. That's going to be 2 points back-to-back for Francesca Adam on the side of Coach JP Ude. Great start here for the Lady Baby Falcons. 9 serving 5. Pop it up. A chance here for Katigbak. That's going to be a no-go. That's going to be a 3-0 run for Adamson. Ten serving 5. Adam serving. Pop it up by Senizal. Now Buhay will put it over to the other side. Garces. That's going to be an easy attempt. That's going to be way out. That's going to be another point for Adamson. But they contested. That ball is going to be checked. That's going to be a point for Zobel. Now we have Zian Laborte again, the sole player who scored and produced double digits last game. What a great attempt there by Dizon, but the ball is kept alive. Oh, 1-2 play there for Garces. Smart IQ over there. Efficient at its finest. That's going to be another point for Adamson. Now we have Janessa Blair Buhay. Great joust there. Magbabalikan ng middle blockers there, but that's gonna be out for Dizon. That's gonna be a free point to Zobel. Lack of risk action there for Seven serving 11. Isabel Katigbak. That's a good serve. At babawi, si Dizon. She gets it at the second time around. Again, let's not forget, Jana Mabel Dizon scored 9 points against UST last match. So if you're gonna look at the rotation here and also the set of players for Coach JP Ude, 4 players in double digits last match, and one with 9, one with 6. Almost everybody contributing efficiently due to the playmaking of Elaine Garces. 13 serving 7. Make that 14. That's going to be 2 service aces courtesy of Jana Dizon. Now, Isabel will call for time. Inside the heart of Manila in the Paco Arena, and this is girls volleyball for UAAP season 88. Again, let's not forget the 2 service aces already given to Jana Dizon here for Adamson. Very efficient on the service line. Garces will now choose Gonzalo. Every point worth celebrating here for Adamson, as that's really a big cushion. We still have Dizon here on deck for the white shirts. Now, if you were Zabel, you can't produce unforced errors, as it's really gonna be costly here given the big gap. But that's gonna cut their run. That sails out. Chance here for Maria Aliana Dominique Valdez to change the tides of the game here for Zabel. 8 serving 15. Garces will choose Gonzalo again. And that is going to sail out. That's going to be 2 back-to-back points here for Zabel. Now for the viewers, we have 2 Valdezes here on the court. We have Maria Liana Valdez, who's a middle blocker. And we also have Maria Sabine Valdez, who's an outside hitter. Battle by the net, a bit of a swag off there. And that's for Azalia Arado, one of the middle blockers of Coach Maya Monreal. Five-point cushion here. Combination play, Garces will choose Gonzalo again, and that is going to be out. Just more adjustments here for Gonzalo's angle. As we all know, the power is there, has been consistent all 8 wins through. But again, there's still time here to adjust mid-set. It's only set number 1 here. Early on the morning, it's 1 p.m. Up for Gonzalo. It's a no-go from Valdez. Ball is kept in play. Another chance here for Adamson. Garces will choose Gonzalo again. Good save there by Zobel from the pipe. Will that be checked? It won't. That's going to be a free point for Adamson. Now still a protected cushion here of 5 points. Garces will be the one serving now. There you have it. That's going to be 3 service aces for Adamson. This has been one of the most helpful skills they have here because it's not just powering from the wings. They've also been efficient here on the service line. 2 from Tison, 1 from Garces. This is going to be chance ball again for Adamson and the likes of Adam targeting the corner pocket. They get it. Coach Maya Monreal will then call for time again. And we're back here at the Paco Arena, Manila after Coach Maya Monreal's timeout, trying to recalibrate the girls here on the side of DLSZ Zobel. They are down by 7 here early on this set number 1. And as we've seen, Adam and Gonzalo have been unstoppable on the other side of the court. Let's see if there's some recalibration. Some mid-adjustments battled there by the net. Now it's going to be a chance for Adamson again. That's going to sail out. Going to be a miss pass. Adamson nearing the 20th marker. Ready to grasp another set win. Let's see how Zobel will do everything they can to halt the white shirts. Almost an ace again. That's going to be error upon error. Laborte will step out first, and we'll have Maya Javier. Correct me, that's going to be Kylie Rianzel Silada entering first-time action here for Coach Maya Monreal. Valdez. That's going to be blocked. Another chance for Gonzalo. Good save there by Silada. Much more heated action here. Elaine again for the kill. Ball is kept in play here. Longest rally so far. Who will get this point? Will it be Adam? Good floor coverage here. Gutsy defense from Zobel. Now we try it again. Second attempt there for Adam. Pineda pops it over for Gonzalo. Silada saves that ball again. Oh, and finally, well-deserved. Aislinn Yayen Alemana, team captain. It takes 1 for the team here for Zobel. Ball is kept in play. Another power from Silada. Now counter from Gonzalo. Valdez pops it over again here for Alemana. Garces will choose Gonzalo again. More power hits. And they get it. Ball is checked there for Elaine, reaching their 21st marker here for set number 1. So much power coming from both sides of the court, and the likes of Elaine Gonzalo and Yayen Alemana. Valdez. And Alemania gets that for her team. It's 13 serving 21 here. Heated latter part of the game. But again, a double deficit. Let's see how they can catch up. Chance here for Adam. Power, power. And that's going to be unsavable on the side of Zobel. Katigbak. That's gonna sail out. Gonna cut the momentum here. We have Sofia Asignacion here as Arado will take a back seat for Coach Monreal. She'll be doing the service here. 22 points for Adamson, 14 serving 22. Asignacion on deck. Good serve. Good defense there. Ooh, power hits there. Garces will now choose Buhay! At buhay na buhay yung team as around their 23rd marker here for Adamson. Janessa Buhay giving life here for Coach JP Ude. We have Cheska Adam again here on deck, ready to serve for Adamson. You have a three-man tower here at the net for Adamson. Things are getting a little bit more serious. Garces will choose Buhay again. That's going to be back-to-back points for Adamson. Now at their set point. There will be a substitution. We'll have Rayan Castro enter. And Alexa Katigbak back here who will be doing the service here as you're now at set point, 24 serving 14. There you have it! As you can see, Kylie Celada, who's just entered first-time court action here for Coach Maya Monreal, really shaking the tides of the game. Or have you been all along? We have Arian Limpot will be doing the service here. Very, very crucial serve at that. Will this be the final point? Up and away here for Buhay. Limpot will give it. And that's going to be in for Alemania. Team captain of Zubel. Still halting. Saying to Adamson, no, not yet. You do not get this set yet. Again, playing playmaker here, orchestrator, Ariad Limpot for the last parts of the game. Ball is kept in play here. Chance for Zubel. And that's going to be a 3-0 run for Zubel. And we get a nod of affirmation coming from Coach Maya Monreal. Arian Zuvia Limpot on deck here. 24 serving 17. Up and away. Chance here for Buhay. And they finally seal set number 1, 25-17. Adamson dominates all set through. But let's not forget to commend the efforts of the junior lady spikers in the last parts of the game. Again, the score here for set 1 is 25-17. We'll be back here for set 2 action at the Paco Arena, Manila for Season 88 Girls Volleyball. And we're back here at the Paco Arena in Manila for set 2 action. Adamson took the opening frame with confidence, a showcase of teamwork from Adam, Gonzalvo, and Buhay leading the charge for the Lady Baby Falcons on the other side of the court. We see Coach Maya Monreal giving his last reminders here again. the set for 25-17, 13 attacks to 9, 1 block to 2, 5 service aces. Crazy for Lady Baby Falcons, and we have 6 errors on both sides of the court. Let's see if DLSZ can make the adjustments here in the second set. Laborte and Alemania looking to keep the junior lady spikers in the fight as set 2 here is underway. Now again, if you just tuned in, this is your matchup for Adamson against De La Salle Zubel. Again, Adamson is at the top of the rankings here for the UAAP Season 88 High School Volleyball at 8-0, with Zubel just having 2 consecutive wins before this. Now that's going to sail straight into the net for Maria Sabine Valdez. That first point is going to Adamson. More power coming here from Gonzalo. And let's take a look if that ball is going to be checked. And it won't. It will sail out. That's going to be a free point for De La Salle Zubel. We are now at 1-1. It's currently set number 2. And again, if you've just tuned in, set number 1 was dominated all throughout by Adamson. Jump serve. That is going to be too strong of a serve. That's going to be a free point for Adamson. We have Gonzalvo serving. Ooh, all power by Celada, but that's going to be a lack of risk action. That's going to be another free point for Adamson. Again, both teams produced 6 unforced errors on both sides of the court. If they can minimize that, that's going to be of huge help for set number 2. Now let's not forget, Zubel has to step up because there was 5 service aces given by Adamson last set 1. But as you can see here, that's going to work for Zubel. Now here we have Isabel Tyrene Katigbak serving for Adamson. It's 4 serving 2. That ball is going to be checked. That's going to be the first service ace here by Adamson for set number 2. Very efficient here on the service line. Pop it up. Chance here for Celada. And that's going to sail straight into the net. That's going to be another free point for Adamson again. If you were Zubel and you're down 1 set, you wouldn't want to produce more errors. That can give free giveaways here to Adamson. Now it's a 4-point cushion here for Katigbak and the rest of the Lady Baby Falcons. Chance again for Celada. Still lack of wrist action, but let's not forget the flight is there. The power is also there for Kylie Rianzel Celada. Combination play. Garces will pop it up high, and that's going to be a free angle for Adam. An easy point for her. Nobody was there at the front. Now Coach Maya will call for time here for Zubel. We're still here at the Paco Arena, Manila, and it's still Katigbak serving for Adamson. Very long run here for Adamson, and not even due to the attacks, but also to the unforced errors given by Zabel. They're stuck at 2 here. If they can change the tide to the game. So back-to-back points here for Adamson, 8 serving 2. Katigbak serving. That's going to be straight to aces for Isabel Katigbak. Everybody being curious here to the training of service skills for Coach JP Ude. Now that's going to still straight into the net. That's going to be an exchange of points. 1 point plus, 1 point minus. Now we have Mariana Megan Pineda, team captain here of Adamson. Inside the court, you have Zian Laborte serving. And that's also another easy point there for Adamson. We see Gonzalo and Garces having a high five. 11 serving 3. Biggest lead so far here. Will there be a change in momentum? And that's going to cut it. Adam's going to give a chance here for Zabel. That's going to go straight into the net. That's going to be a free point for Zabel. 4 serving 11. 7-point deficit. Let's see if Salada and her squad can stir things up here. Set number 2, Garces will choose. And that's going to be a miss pass for Dizon. 2 straight points here, free for De La Salle Zabel. Strong serve. Garces will choose Buhay. Dizon will pop it up. Garces. Now to Gonzalo from the pipe. Chance here for Alemania. Locked. And will that be a net touch? That's going to be a free point for La Salle. Now we'll be needing more defense and coverage coming from DLSU Junior Zabel ladies spikers, especially in terms of reading the opponent's attacks and tightening their floor defense. They'll have to anticipate the opposing team's hitters better, improve their first ball, and make their transitions quicker. We have a 6-point deficit here. Pop it over. Another chance here for Alemania. Garces to Gonzalo. Solid signal connection here for Adamson. Ever so classic. Now it's 13-6. We see it on the side of the court. Valdez communicating with the rest of the junior ladies spikers. Trying to toughen up their floor coverage here. That's going to sail out. That's going to be very helpful for Zabel. Liana Dominique Valdez. Ball is kept in play here. Will they get this point? Pop it up for Elaine Gonzalo. Targeting zone 2 on the defense. Nobody there, nobody home there on the side of La Salle. Again, still double the points here in deficit. 14 serving 7. We have Jana Mabel Dizon, who's actually scored 2 service aces already. That's going to be a sail out. That's going to be a free point for Zabel. We have Sabine Valdez still serving. That's going to be an exchange of free points there. Going to be Adamson's ball, and it's going to be the orchestrator of plays here. Elaine Faye Garces, 6 points last match against UST. Really serving point production on her own, taking one for the team here. That's a good serve. Oh, and that's a solid one. Coming from Yayan Alemania, again, team captain here. Has been solid since the start of set 1. Has been the one making the most efforts here. Garces to Adam. Power upon power here for the Lady Baby Falcons. Now we have Elaine Gonzalvo serving. Back set. Will that work? And it will. Off the block there for Zayan. Now we have Sofia Signacion again doing the serving duties here for Coach Maya Monreal. Arado will take a back seat here. Sofia Signacion serving. Garces will choose Francesca Adam. You gotta commend them being gutsy here on the floor defense, but that wasn't enough to contain the power here of Francesca Adam on the side of Adamson. Now it's still a 7-point cushion. Have been protected ever since the start of set 2. Good receive. Silada for the kill. Garces will choose Gonzalvo from the pipe. And that is going to be out a few inches away from that last line. Just a bit too much power there on the side of Elaine. 11 serving 17. We have Zayan Laborte. Again, 12 points against the Ateneo Blue Eagles last match. Ooh! That joust was saved. Wasted efforts there on the side of Yayan. Alemania Valdez laps it off. Let's see if they can make the most out of this. 18 serving 11, protected 7-point cushion, make that 6. That's going to be a free point for Zabel. Coach JBU there on the side, not happy with that last sequence. Four people at the back here for Adamson. As they know, Salada has been serving very, very strongly. Combination play that's finally going to work for Zabel. Valdez been activating their middle blockers quite thoroughly here for De La Salle Zabel. We have the powerful wing, Salada serving, and another strong serve. Just that's gonna work for Jana Mabel Dizon with 2 service aces under her arm. Smaller deficit here. 18 serving 13. Coach Maya Monreal will call for time. We're still here at the heart of Manila in Paco Arena for the UAP Season 88 Girls Volleyball. And as you can see with the scores, Adamson on their 19th marker, nearing the end of set 2 for another possible undefeated set win. But let's not forget to commend De La Salle Zubel for their gutsy floor defense and their strong wings. Let's see if they can change the tides of the game here for set number 2 in the likes of Alemania. That's going to be a no-go for her. Another chance here. A bit of a scramble there by the net. Alemania will take a soft touch there. Saved by Gonzalvo. Adam will pop it over to the other side. Another chance here for the green shirts. Now it's Gonzalvo to counter. That's such a strong cross court. They're gonna check here on Senizal. She was hit in the head by that strong force of Elaine Gonzalvo. Now on their 20th marker, 5 points away from stealing set number 2 as well. Janessa Buhay serving. Good power there. Gutsy defense there, playing libero on the likes of Celada. Garces will choose Gonzalvo again. That's going to be soft, but that's going to lack a bit of angle. Didn't cross across the net. Good thing Dizon can walk that through over that fall. She's going to stretch it over. Glad to see she's okay. And that mini collision by the net with Gonzalvo. Aliana Valdez serving here for Zubel. 14 serving 20. Gonzalvo again for the kill. That's going to be blocked by Zubel. Chance here for Buhay. That's going to be a solid block point by Jana Mabel Dizon. Has been efficient here, not just through attacks, but also through solid kill blocks. 21 serving 14. Adamson dominating all set through. But again, the set is not yet finished. You have 3 players at the back here ready to defend their ball on the side of Zubel. Gonzalvo. That's going to be a solid block point by Arado. Really, really worth celebrating, as Gonzalvo has been the strongest player here for Adamson. Will need more of that tough tower defense coming from Coach Maya Monreal if they want to extend this match to a set number 4. That's going to be a service ace. Back-to-back points there. Great that Makasait has been shuffled in by Coach Maya. Has been really giving quality minutes here for Zubel. Justice Milan Makasait. 16 serving 21. That's going to sail out. Costly serve there. Elaine Faye Garces. Good serve. Chance here for Alemania. And that's going to be a misreceive. That's going to be 2 unforced errors, leading the way here for Adamson to be at their 23rd marker. There's going to be a double sub here. We'll have Sabine Valdez inside again and Zean Laborte. Quality minutes for those who subbed in a while ago in the likes of Makasait and Aryan Limpot. Up and away chance here for Laborte. Rally ongoing. Can they end this? Good defense coming from Garces. Adam will end things here. Now, at the set point yet again here for Adamson. 24, serving 16. Playmaker Garces here, ready to serve. Soft touch. And that's going to work for team captain, Yayan Alemania. Has been doing everything she can here to halt the Lady Baby Falcons. 17 serving 24. Adamson on top. Jump serve. Garces will choose Gonzalvo, and that is going to be out. Said by line ref. Just a few inches way above the line. Another jump serve from Alemania, who will Garces choose for the final point. And that is still going to be out as contested. Lack of risk action there. The power is all there for Gonzalvo and Adam, who has been producing double points for Adamson. Will need a bit of angle here, not just force. With the help of the net. Will this be the final one? Gonzalvo gets it a little bit softer, but that's going to be on Zobel's favor. Now, this is a different narrative. Given the 3 unforced errors produced by Adamson, Zobel has now reached their 20th marker, making it a 4-point deficit, the smallest deficit they've had for set 3. Very costly error for Yayan Alemania. That's going to seal things here for set number 2. But again, that was the closest they got in terms of cushion. And let's take a look at the scores. It's 25-17, 25-20. Can the De La Salle Zobel Junior Ladies Spikers change the tides of the game and extend this match to set number 4? We'll find out here when set 3 action returns here at the UAAP. And we're back here at the Paco Arena in Manila for set 3 action. Again, Adamson taking the second frame as well with confidence and more grit. A showcase of teamwork coming from Adam, Gonzalvo, Buhay, and Martin. And let's not forget these one as well. Now, Lady Baby Falcons having 10 attacks in comparison to the Lady Spikers 6. 2 blocks each, 2 aces for Adamson, 1 for De La Salle Zobel, and a different course of action here. 11 unforced errors on both sides of the court, making set number 2 a little bit longer. But let's not forget here, Adam with 9 points for Adamson, and Alemania taking 1 for the team as team captain with 6 points here. They are the leading scorers as of the moment. And if you watched the latter part of set 2, 20th marker onwards, we saw how La Salle Zobel actually caught up. So they've had a 7-point deficit all set long, but they actually caught up with Adamson with just a deficit of 4. It became 20-24, and with a service error, it became 25 for Adamson. So that just has a lot to say with the effort, the recalibration, the in-game adjustments they made here for Coach Maya Monreal. Much more aggressive efforts on the side of De La Salle Zobel for set 2. So let's see if they can bring that forward here to set number 3 if they want to change the tides of the game and turn the ball around in terms of domination, as Adamson is now 2 sets in for this match. Just right on cue, the first point goes to De La Salle Zobel. Limpot will be the playmaker here for Coach Monreal on the side of La Salle. has produced quality minutes when she was subbed in for set number 2. Pineda saves that ball. Another chance here for Zubel. Much more cheers coming here from this side of the court. We have viewers supporting Isel Zubel. That's the power we wanted to see coming from Celada. Kylie Rianzel Celada. She was subbed in for the last part of set number 1, and she hasn't left the court of Zubel ever since, as she has been producing points here for Coach Maya. And now Isabel Katigbak will also answer back here on the side of Adamson. Has been efficient on the service line, but now also by the net. Good serve by Gonzalvo. Chance here for Celada again. That's going to be blocked by Buhay. And that's going to sail straight into the net. That's going to be a costly error by Justice Makasaet. Now receiving reminders from Coach Maya Monreal. Again, she was subbed in also latter part of set 2. Has been working her way here. Gonzalvo serving. That's going to be the first service ace coming from Adamson. Let's not forget they had 5 for set number 1 and 2 for set number 2. So that's going to be 7 aces in total. Very helpful here in pumping up the Lady Baby Falcons. 3 serving 2. Limpot. Battle by the net. That's saved. Now a chance for Celada again. That's going to be unsavable by Pineda. Celada, silent killer here for De La Salle Zubel. We're tied at 3-all. Garces will choose Buhay. Up for Makasaet! Yes! You see the bench players of Zubel celebrating here. Much more neck and neck set here. We love a close game here at the UAAP. Much more tension filled. Much more exciting. Jump serve. Garces back set to Adam. Trying to give them a taste of their own medicine. Makasaet will put it over to the other side. Garces will choose Adam for the second time around, and that's going to be way too strong. That's going to be Zubel's point. Celada jump serve. Garces will choose Buhay. Solid block there by Dizon. Long rally ahead, who's going to end it? Attempted joust by Katigbak, but the ball is kept in play. Limpot will now choose Alemania. That's going to sail out. That's going to be a point for Adamson. We have full power here for Adamson at the front. We have Deason back. And we also have Katigbak. And we have Adam, tall players at the front here for the white shirts. Limpot will choose Alemania cross court, saved by Katigbak. Back set here to Cheska Adam. Ball is saved. Makasaet will try. That's going to be a block again. And that ball will be saved. Buhay will put it over to the other side. Chance here for LaSalle. Oh! And that's going to be a wasted effort of that long rally as Limpot will mispass it to Arado. Now we're tied at 5. Very different narrative here, coming from sets 1 and 2, where they had almost a double-digit deficit. Now we see for the very first time, De La Salle Zubel is up, and even it's just a single point, it's still 1 point above Adamson. Again, we talked about how they won 2 games in a row before this match. So they'll actually do everything they can to keep their win momentum, to keep their winning hopes alive in order to rise through the UAAP standings. But again, this is going to be a hard feat, as Adamson is 8-0 currently here in the UAAP rankings. That's going to give it away to Adamson, to De La Salle. Coach JP Ude giving reminders to Francesca Adam here. Closer game here for our matchup. 7 serving 6. Garces will now choose Buhay. That's going to be out. So if you were going to talk about the unforced errors of set number 2, both teams produced 11 unforced errors on both sides of the court. And as you can see here, a lot of the points coming from Zubel are also unforced errors coming from Adamson. Composure is needed here for set number 3. That joust is going to be work for Jana Dizon. The middle's being activated here for Garces also. Again, there were 7 players who contributed for their game against University of Santo Tomas. And that means that the ball was actually effectively spread through all the positions here on the side of Adamson. Adam with 18, Pineda with 1, Gonzalo with 15, Martin with 10, and Dizon with 9. Limpot to Alemania. Garces will choose Adam. Now a try for Gonzalo. That's going to be way too powerful. And we see here Coach JP Ude not satisfied with those last sequences because they produced almost 4 unforced errors here. Limpot will choose Makasaet. Garces with Dizon with that strong joust. Celada will try to end things through. Pineda popping it over to Gonzalo. It's going to be blocked. Longest rally so far here in this match. Celada will end things there down the line. Different narrative here. We see a much more pumped up Zubel, much more powerful, composed, and confident in comparison to sets 1 and 2. 10 serving 8. Let's see if they can protect this lead and extend to a set 4. And babawi agad si Elaine Gonzalo on the side of Adamson, taking things back here for their momentum. Let's not forget Jana Dizon, who has been efficient also by the net. Serving here for Adamson. It's 9 serving 10, and it's set number 3. Up. Attempted 1-2 play there. That's going to sail through the net. Another costly error. That's going to tie the game at 10. But at least in that short while, Zubel was up by 2. Zubel Katigbak serving. Limpot will choose Celada. And that scramble by the net. A bit of miscommunication on Zubel has been costly for them. Now the lead is back for Adamson. Up by a single point. Alemania popping it over, playing setter to Silada. Garces will choose Gonzalvo cross court. Efficient. Classic. Has been an unbeatable duo ever since set one. Actually, ever since their game one. Limpot will choose Silada again. That's gonna work for them. A tainted defense on the side of Adamson. Now we can't wait to see the action that will come from Isabel Inandan, who has been here inside the court. Pasensya na po, nabati ko. And that serves straight into the net. Now she's going to take a back seat. 13 serving 11. Playmaker Garces serving. Limpot to Arado. That's going to be her second efficient joust here in set number 3. Ariane, who goes by the name Zafia. Limpot serving. Strong serve. Garces will choose Elaine cross court again. But we see the defense. Now that's going to be a 3-point. Someone stepped over the line on the side of Zabel. That's going to be another costly error. Jump serve. Gonzalvo. Limpot to Silada. Gonna be blocked. Chance here for Makasaet. Ooh, a great defense coming from Adamson. Arado will take one for the team. Arado has been a steady, solid tower here for Coach Monreal. Combination play. Gonna be a chance here for Alemania. That's gonna sail through the net. That's gonna be another free point for Adamson. We have Katikbak serving. Limpot, and that's going to be a miss set. Nobody was there to receive that ball. Again, these errors have been really costly. That's going to lead Coach Maya for a timeout. It's just a 3-point game here between DLSZ and Adamson. 16 serving 13. Katikbak has been on the service line for way too long. Limpot will choose Arado again. But Garces clocked it. Combination play. Alemania with a soft touch. Gonzalvo will now give it to Buhay. Pero Buhay pa din yung bola. Makasaet will take one for the team here for Zubel, cutting the lead now to 2. We have Sofia Asignacion. Will be doing the service here for Coach Monreal. Garces to Buhay. Wasted save there by Asignacion. That's going to be another free point for Adamson. Jessica Adam. That's going to sail out. Cutting the lead to 2 points here. Substitution here for LaSalle. We have Sabine Valdez back in. And we have Zian Laborte. Quality minutes here for Arian Limpot. Because as you can see it with her playmaking, the deficit is only down to 2. A while ago, it was up to as big as 10 in set number 1. Garces has been productive, really. Has been a huge help here. Everybody from the middles for Adamson. Jana Dizon, Isobel Katigbak. Valdez to Laborte. Garces to Gonzalvo! Fresh legs here for our setter. That's gonna go out. 3-point game here. Gonna be out for Janessa Buhay, who has been producing steadily here for Adamson. Team captain Alemania serving. Garces put it up for Gonzalvo, and that's going to be checked. Now they're on their 20th marker. 5 points away from clinching this entire game as well. If they wanna still just stay at the top of the ranks, but now at 9-0. But let's see, because De La Salle Zubel has been gutsy and has been fiery all set long. Chance here for Laborte, and that's gonna be Adamson's point. Timeout, DLSZ. The Adamson Lady Baby Falcons are 4 points away from clinching this entire match. 21 serving 16. We have Jana Mabel Dizon on deck, ready to serve. Valdez will pop it over to Celada. Valdez will now backset it to Laborte. That's going to be another point for Adamson. That's going to be unsavable on the side of Alemania. 23-16, Adamson still on top.
Serving
Adamson at match point. Will this be the final points? Lada! And that is going to be checked. Against Lada also for set number 2. Saying not yet here. Garces will choose Gonzalo for that final point, and they get it. Sealing the deal here for this match against De La Salle Zobel, 25-18. And that's it, folks. That's the match with a performance from both squads. A true display of grit, teamwork, and the unbreakable UAAP spirit here in our girls' division matchup. The Adamson Lady Baby Falcons continue their remarkable run, while De La Salle Zobel shows great promise as the competition heats up this second round. Time for their handshake here again. Very, very gutsy match, heated, especially at the latter part of set 2. Let's take a look at the scores. It's 25-17, 25-20, 25-18. It's a 3 straight set sweep. For Adamson Lady Baby Falcons, it's a 3-0. Moving up the ranks, now they're going to have 9-0 in the UAAP standings. And somebody here who stood tall for her squad actually all games long. From the first round to the second round, she has been steady in producing double points. I don't think she's tired of being player of the game. It's no other than Francesca Adam with 10 points. Strike that pose as again, she's reached double digits. 18 points last match against UST and now 10 points against De La Salle Zobel. Now up next, we have the UST Junior Golden Tigresses going against the Ateneo Blue Eagles. Alexis Tinsay at your service. Will be back for more UAAP action.